Wake up. Motivation. Wake up, everybody. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You ready? Okay. Well, today, let's talk about, a topic that a lot of people, it's been in the news, it's been on the radar, it's been on everybody's mind, here and there, but it's just publicized a lot. It's mental health, right? You hear the word mental, you hear the word health, and you put those two together and you feel a certain type of way, right? What does that really mean? Or how does it affect you? Do you know somebody that has a mental health issue? Are you going through some mental health issues? How do you, know if you have mental health issues? Any combination of all those things, right? So, I think you really have to define those two words and then combine them and understand what it means to you, how it affects you, and how it affects the people around you, and what do you really know about it, right? That's always been the takeaway for me when there's things that are in the news that are the new buzzwords or the flavor of the month, as they say. So it just all I would do is I would appreciate if you all take the time to understand what it really means and how it affects you, and how you feel about it. For me personally, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a specialist of any kind. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a certified anything. And I just appreciate all of the folks in the field, all of the folks that are out there, helping everybody with these mental health issues. Give yourself a pat on the back. Much love and much respect for you doing what you're doing, because it does take a special type of person to understand what that means, to help an individual with that process and try to navigate, with conversations and examples and things like that, to help them, right? For me personally, when I think of mental health, I just try to use those two words separately and then together. Mental is up here between the ears. That's between your process that's happening up here, right? What's going on in your mental, as they say? What's going on in your dome? What's happening up there? How are you calculating things, and how are you feeding that supercomputer of yours that's up there, right? So you have to think about that. That's your day-to-day operation up there in your mind, right? That's your mental health. Okay, health is the wealth, baby. So just aspects of the health, right? When you think of health, when I think of health, I think of, exercising, eating right, feeding my body nutrients and minerals and proper food and staying healthy, right? So if I feel good, if I'm feeding myself the right things, my body feels better. So they all kind of, go together, right? Your top to the bottom kind of thing, right? So if you think about it in those, in that, if you break it down like that's what I'm talking about. So you have your mental top part, and you got your entire body as the health. So they go together, right? So if your day-to-day process up here, in my opinion, is your outlook is good, you're positive about things, you see the glass half full as opposed to half empty, you're winning the battle up there already, because your focus is on something good, right? Your focus is on something that is positive. It's driven in a way where you're already thinking about good things as opposed to negative things or bad things, right? So think about it in that aspect of it. So if you're already thinking about all those things from the top, then it kind of filters down, it kind of percolates up there, and then kind of flows down, right? So if you at the top feeling good, it's your mental, and then the rest of your body is the healthy aspect of where you're trying to be, then that's how it flows. It goes from the top to the bottom. If you feeling good up on top and you feeding yourself good food and good energy and good vibes and good thoughts, it trickles down, and then now it starts affecting every part of the other parts of the body, right? So if your body's feeling good, your mental is feeling good, you're eating good, you're feeling good, you know, you're getting things done, or whatever your plan is, whatever things you got going on in your life. Just for me, it's like, I break those two things up and then combine them, but it starts for me from the top. So if I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling good, and I know I'm going to have a productive day, and I know I'm going to make it happen, for me. Then the rest of my body starts feeling that. You feel me? It's like you got to feel your own self. You got to fuel yourself. You got to, give that energy to yourself. And that space has to be from the top, in a positive space. So you got to, for me, you got to start every single day in a positive way, in a positive mood, in good vibes, That's all I'm saying. So, and again, I can't tell you how you need to feel, how you should feel. All I'm saying is, me personally, I'm blessed. I'm happy. I wake up in the morning thanking the higher power, showing, love, showing gratitude, and then looking all around me, all the good things that are going on for me. And when I do that and I feed that at the top, my mental space between the ears, it just starts to flow down, and it feels good, and I'm ready. I wake up and I'm about to do it. Feel me? All right.